G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been over a year since I've posted a video, which is horrendously slack on my behalf. So thank you very much for coming along and watching. So where we finished off was the race car. We were getting it ready for King of Rotaries last year, 2024. 2025 round was a couple of weeks ago. So over a year ago since I posted. The race car went really well at King's. The majority of the time there was a couple of little issues, broke a header, exhaust header, because one of the exhaust mounts split and let go. So that was unfortunate. So a lot of the time in the afternoon of the day, it sounded like a tractor, ran like crap, was really underpowered, and yeah, so disappointing, but long way to go. We finished the meeting with a cracked header, couldn't really get any access to a welder and stuff like that. So car went really well. You know, nothing else apart from the exhaust, which needs replacing anyway, failed. So that's that. She's got a couple of little bits pinched off it because over there in the corner, the Series 1 is also running, but terribly. So just trying to figure out that at the moment. It wouldn't start off the key. We've rebuilt it, chucked a engine together for some bits that we had lying around. It's a 12A 6 port with a small port center plate with a small bridge on it, type chucked together, a bit of fun. It'll just run and be nice and reliable, all going to plan. We sort of rushed to try and get that ready for King of Rotaries, but that's been tucked away in the corner as well. The next thing is this 1966 Ford Mustang's my old man's car, so we've been doing some work on that. He's bought it not long ago, and just been doing some interior bits and oil leaks, water pumps, trans sump is absolutely pouring out. I cleaned this, and it hasn't been running. I cleaned that 3 days ago, and it's just dripping out of the sump. So plenty of oil leaks and bits and pieces to tidy up on that. So we've got new water pumps, new timing covers, because that's all corroded, bits and pieces along those lines just to tidy it up, get it nice and reliable and running nicely. But as you would have seen for the title of the video, I bought a 2015 Audi SQ5 and it was a good idea at the time. It's a little bit of regret going on now, and it was over 12 months ago as well. And so it had a fire. It was written off by the insurance company. Had a fire in the engine bay and was wiring damage and plastics melted and bits and pieces like that. It really wasn't significant at all. Lots of clean up from fire extinguishers and stuff along those lines. Yeah, lots of mucking around, lots of labor. So because obviously I did it all myself, so far has been well worth it financially. And it's a really nice car, low Ks and all that sort of thing. So we're planning on keeping it as a nice tow vehicle for the race car, hopefully. It's definitely got enough grunt. It's a supercharged V6 petrol. So yeah, so it'll be a nice car to trip away with the family in and all that sort of stuff. My question to you is, I've been following the faults and working through them all and all that sort of thing. And it is outside because there's too many cars in here. The issue that we're having is steering related, and the excuse the beeping. Oh, I don't know if anyone has ever seen this, but please, if you have, let me know how to fix it. It's hard to see, but you'll get the gist. Where's the right? And you can't hold the wheel or anything. It is incredibly tight, and it's just going crazy. So so I've had a bit of background. I've had a couple of guys around with VCDS, whatever that's called, working through some fault codes and trying to learn and apply adaptations and all that sort of fun stuff. But we are thinking it's potentially a steering angle sensor or something along those lines. I've replaced the main control unit on the bottom of the rack. It's a active steering, the electric power steering one, and it's a pain in the ass. And so, yeah, kind of stuck. The only code that is left is learning steering angle stops. But every piece of information that we can find anywhere, it is telling us to do it with the engine running. And it doesn't seem to want to learn with the engine off. The problem is when the engine's running, it does that wheel shake with the engine off. It doesn't, but it won't learn. So not sure if it is a steering angle sensor issue or something. Happy to take it to Audi, the dealership, if that's what it takes. That's no problem at all. Just don't want to take it there and spend moonbeams of diagnosis. So I was hoping to hear from someone that is knows what they're doing on this sort of stuff. That's not me. And could point us in the right direction. That would be hugely helpful. So basically, long story short, lots of wiring replacements. It was a main power feed to the rack that I'm assuming shorted to earth, which created all the faults. It blew a couple of CAN drivers and different ECUs, which engine ECU, dash ECU, one other one, and smoked the control unit. I've got a left-hand drive control unit. The vehicle's right-hand drive. I've got a left-hand drive control unit out of the States that is the exact same part number, and I've had it cloned from the old ECU to the new ECU, which was successful, and that has reduced some codes. But the main one that we can't get around is the what did I say before? Stops. Learning the end stops. So apart from that, I don't think there's any off the top of my head. One comes and goes, but sets itself every time you reset, and that's you turn it lock to lock, and then it goes away. Can't remember the code off the top of my head. I'll chuck a couple of screenshots up at the end here with the codes that are current. But yeah, if you could, any help would be hugely appreciated. Reaching out to the Audi car community for some help here, because it's starting to do my head in, and it's getting a bit long in the tooth, and all that sort of thing. Really want to get on the road and use it, since the other three are the other two sitting here in bits. And yeah, great idea at the time. But anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Please chuck some comments in, tag people in there if you think there's someone that might be able to help. Yeah, that'd be really cool. But I'll keep you guys going. I'll keep you guys posted, on how we're going, and we can go from there. Beauty. Cheers, guys.